What is good, SML crew? It's your boy Slimly TV, and I'm here with another reaction video today. Dab, my throat. Before I make my video, I rolled me a little bit of gas. I don't know what this is. I don't know what kind of gas this is. Matter of fact, I do know what kind of gas this is. Za, nigga. This is Za. This is all I smoke is Za. Spark this motherfucker. There we go. I like smoking by myself sometimes. Peaceful. This shit not pull it, nigga. Fuck. Got nothing to ash in. Nigga just jump right into the video. Nigga ain't got no support. My leg. You probably just got burned past this roach. Yep, that's Za. That's some Za for you. Za, man. Za. You see what the ash telling you. You see what the ash is telling you. You see what the ash saying. Oh, you can't even see the ash in this bitch. You see the ash though. Oh, I just dropped it on my shirt. Not the polo. Not the P-Zizzle. Niggas know I love my polo, nigga. Favorite brand is polo. Throw that out there. This shit not polo, bro. Fuck. I wish I had some friends to smoke with. Pretty much a loner. Damn, nigga. Nobody give a fuck about that Hummer. Nobody gives a fuck about that Hummer. This nigga doing all that shit with this Hummer. Finna smack the sun, ain't it? I know they need some Za. He needs some Za. She needs some Za. She definitely needs some of that Za. Za all that. Za. Oh, you know he be beating his dog. That bitch scared. He walking out cheesing. No, you be beating that fucking dog. You be beating his ass. Za on deck. Oh shit, that bitch hot. I know somebody fucking my hoe. I know it. Somebody gotta be thrashing that ass. Damn. Yeah, I know somebody smacking that shit. Probably gonna do more of these smoke videos more often. Za. She knows she wants to that dog get the fuck out her face. Yeah, I know she needs some of that Za. Za bad. Oh, fuck that shit, what's that? I don't got no more papers. Bruh, I don't have no more papers, bruh. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Finna hit some more. Zaza. Fucking phone died. Didn't even die. Shit overheated. Fuck. What type of shit is that? Steve Jobs? Or is it Bill Gates? Steve Jobs, that's Google, ain't it? I don't fucking know. I got too much Zaza. Smoke too much Zaza. I'm rolling up some more Za. I didn't get to enjoy my last blunt because it was too much folks in the front. And I'm still trying to sit here and figure out what the hell I'm gonna react to today. Best roller in mankind. All my homeboys, out of all my partners, I'm the best roller. Out of all your partners, I'm the best roller. Hot as fuck. Got this hot ass polo shirt on. Do it all for the Za. Yeah, I had to move from the front. People was out there ramming up their fucking engine to the Hummers. Niggas was out there walking the dog. Dog was jumping on the lady, it's not even hers. Fucking family reunions going on up there. Fuck is going on, bro? Damn, I can't see shit. Fuck. Let me crack the windows of this bitch. The window was already cracked. Now I gotta roll the shit up. That shit make the blunt burn weird. Well, joint. I don't smoke woods. I only smoke papers. Either way, I still smoke. Yup. This is Za. This that split. It's that Za with a little bit split. And out of my partners, I smoke the best Za. Facts. Y'all see? That's not doing shit. That wasn't doing the damn thing. But that's the end of me smoking Za. I'm finna go upstairs and record the reaction video. Face ass. Bro, is it a stain on my shirt? Is this a stain? What the hell, I can't see? I'm in that bit with a stainy ass shirt. Stainy ass boy. What is good, SML crew? It's your boy Slimly TV, and I'm here with another reaction video. Today I'm reacting to Glokknine Rico case, up to 130 years in prison. It's a long ass fucking time. I wonder if that nigga gonna keep it silent, everybody else. I wonder if they gonna keep it silent or they gonna rap. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Florida's a crazy state. Over the past 10 years, it's produced some of the biggest rappers in the game, but it's also filled with plenty of poverty, crime, and violence that inspires the music and leads to one of the highest murder rates in the country. Recently, the state has been cracking down on any rappers who are really living that life. Pooh Shiesty and Polo G were both hit with charges after performing in Miami, and YFN Lucci was recently hit with a gang indictment that ties into groups in Florida. But that's nothing compared to what's going on in Orlando between the AFNF and 438 gangs. Rapper Glokknine and several others involved in violent war were just hit with Florida State RICO charges related to murder, extortion, and racketeering. Here's everything we know about the case. Glokknine is a rapper from Orlando, Florida, known for tracks like 10% and 223. Growing up, the rapper had it pretty tough. He was raised by a single mother, while his dad was in and out of prison. From a young age, he was always getting into trouble. So even as a jit, Glokknine was wild, and that didn't stop once he started rapping. He released his first track on SoundCloud in 2017 under the name YBJ Quay, eventually changing his name to Glokknine after the pistol, and the local Orlando News Channel 9, which he's been featured on several times. He started exclusively releasing his videos on WorldStar, including the track Jail Hizzy Blues, which quickly racked up almost 2 million views in just a few months. He released his debut mixtape, Bloodshell's Revenge, in July 2018, and a few days later signed a $2 million deal with Cash Money Records. Many thought that Glokknine would be the next high rapper out of Florida, but at the same time he was blowing up, he was also involved in a violent beef with the crew of another Orlando rapper named Hot Boy. This beef would lead to several shootings and murders that would eventually land the rapper in the situation he's in now.
Hey you. If I don't see a baddie, y'all don't gotta watch no addy.
Hot Boy and Glokknine started out as
this nigga talking a little too fast. Like, he need to slow down. Like, damn.
Hot Boy was behind bars. He set out to be the biggest rapper in Orlando and says that Glock started hating on him because he couldn't take the competition. But the beef became much deeper than just some competition after bodies on both sides would start dropping like flies.
I went to jail, right? So get able to chance to shine, right? So now when I get out, I take back over. I take back over when I get out. Now they hate me for that?
Personally, to me, Glokknine is way better than Hot Boy. Hot Boy's
Glock
ass.
is associated with the gang called AFNF, or All Family No Friends, while Hot Boy is a part of a group called 438. The war between these two gangs would terrorize the city of Orlando and lead to the deaths of not only affiliates, but also innocent bystanders, including a high school football player, a 14-year-old, and a 3-year-old child, who would all lose their lives due to the beef.
Damn.
It got so bad that the whole story was covered on the local news channel. Authorities also announced that the FBI was watching the two gangs, which were considered the most dangerous in the city. So it wasn't all that surprising when the rapper got hit with the Florida RICO charge in June 2021. But
was he already out for like 5 attempt murders or some
Several
shit?
other people associated with this beef, including 438
Did
members
he
and
already say
members
that
of
in the
another
video?
rival gang called the Know 'em, Cut 'em, Kill 'em, were also hit with similar charges. Glock is being charged with racketeering and conspiracy to commit racketeering.
Look at his hairline. Niggas was talking about me and my hairline. Look at his shit. He got money.
Of crimes that were committed by members of their organization at their command. It includes a wide range of illegal activity,
Nigga,
such
that's
as violent
China.
crimes, as well as things like drug
This is
trafficking,
China.
extortion, and even gambling. The law was created to take down the mafia, but in recent years, it's been used to target any street gangs, especially those associated with famous rappers. Rappers like Bobby
I don't know
Shmurda,
what none of that shit
Casanova,
is.
and YFN Lucci have also been hit with racketeering charges because the feds claim they are the ringleaders and shot callers in their circle. Therefore, they're responsible for any crimes their team might commit to benefit the group.
They just racking and all these niggas up.
And it's still just a state case. Although he's facing a long list of charges, so it isn't exactly going to be easy to beat. The fact that they charge him with conspiracy means they don't have to prove he actually committed any crimes. They just have to prove he contributed to a gang lifestyle that led to crimes being committed. When you add that on top of all the other charges the rapper is facing, he's going to have to hire some expensive lawyers to avoid doing serious time. The paperwork on the case is yet to be released, but it has been announced that Glock is one of 10 men being charged in this takedown. The court documents allegedly contain over 700 pages of evidence, and some of the
700?
Hot Boy was not arrested in
It's
this
raps.
case, but his right-hand man, Van Sands,
It's raps.
Before getting hit with the RICO charge, Glokknine was out on bond after being charged with 5 counts of attempted murder.
Here
The
we go.
rapper and an associate named Ballpark allegedly shot up the home of another rival rapper named Cut 'em Reese, who was also Glokknine's blood cousin. Reese wasn't home at the time of the shooting, but 5 of his family members were and just barely escaped getting hit. One of them was
Wait,
Reese's
so he
sister,
shot up his
who was
own-
also Ballpark's half-sister and Glock's cousin.
This shit
She
tad
told
bit
police that her
confusing.
cousin was jealous of Reese
It's probably because this
he was
nigga talking
himself
too
in the
fucking
city,
fast.
And Glock wanted to be the only poppin' rapper from Orlando.
Alright, now I was
She says
right.
that
He
she
shot
was
up his own
outside
cousin
the
house.
window when
Alright.
Glock and Ballpark got out of the car with guns, and she's positive they were the ones who shot up the house. Glock later accused Reese of snitching in this case, but it seems like he didn't have to. A new Florida state attorney for the area around Orlando was sworn into office in January 2021. Taking down the AFNF and 438 gang was the first item on her agenda. She quickly charged Glock with 5 counts of second-degree attempted murder with the firearm, each of which carries a mandatory minimum of 20 years in prison if he's found guilty. So altogether, Glock is facing over 100 years in prison just for these charges alone. At the same time, prosecutors began building a case to identify AFNF as a criminal street gang with Glokknine as the leader. They have probably been compiling evidence for a long time, but this was the beginning of the arrest that was.
But they just probably calling this nigga the leader because he got the money, bro.
Get hit with the racketeering charges. Ballpark would also get caught up in the indictment after being snitched on by his own half-sister, as with two other rival Orlando rappers named Draco Psych and Lil Wavy. Draco was Cut Reese's brother, and they are allegedly members of the 3300 gang in Orlando, which also goes by the name Know 'em, Cut 'em, Kill 'em, or KKK. Both men were charged with the use of electronic communications to promote gangs in the RICO case. Lil Wavy was also out on bond for another charge of aggravated assault with a firearm that stemmed from an altercation at a doctor's office.
That nigga with the no shirt look like All I Run. I thought All I Run was in that video for a second.
In the waiting room of the Colonial Medical Center, Lil Wavy and another man named MG confronted two other men that they had beef with. MG pulled out a Glock, and they both threatened to kill the two men, while their mother was just a few feet away. After they left, the mother called the police and reported what had happened. Then, Lil Wavy posted a video of the fight to his social media where he said some pretty disrespectful stuff. 3 Block was a man who was murdered in a shooting allegedly committed by the KKK gang. He was also the son and brother of the group that Wavy just threatened. The rapper was later arrested for aggravated assault and hit with another charge of using electronic communications to promote gangs for the video he posted mocking his ops. While he was out on bond for that charge, he and Draco Psycho get caught up in the gang indictment and both catch some more charges. Another well-known figure in this beef, who was also caught up in the RICO indictment, was 438 shooter Van Sean Sands. Sands was previously arrested in a drive-by shooting that left an AFNF member named Jeremiah Robinson dead, but he was later released after being able to prove that he acted in self-defense. On April 14, 2020, an AFNF affiliate named Demetrius Cox shot and killed Wolf Luma at a house party. Luma was not gang affiliated, but he was friends with Cowboy, and his murder was attributed to the beef. Cox was quickly arrested and charged with the murder, and less than 2 weeks later, AFNF struck again. On April 25th, they shot up Luma's vigil, hitting a high school player named Dexter Rance, as well as 3 others. Rance was tragically killed, even though he was not gang affiliated and was only there to pay respects to Luma. But AFNF still wasn't satisfied, and next they planned a targeted shooting of Van Sean Sands, one of the most respected members of 438. On July 7, 2020, AFNF members orchestrated a drive-by on a house where Sands was staying. Rather than just duck and hide like a regular citizen, Sands decided to face the ops head-on and started firing back with an AR pistol. He ended up hitting one of the passengers in the car, who was identified as Jeremiah Robinson, aka AFNF Baby Joker. A month after the shooting, the police made an attempt to arrest Sands that left another man dead. Even though Sands had acted in self-defense, he was also a convicted felon and not allowed to possess a firearm. On August 7th,
that's lame as
police made an attempt to bring him into custody and swarmed him and 3 of his friends in the parking lot of the mall. Sands immediately surrendered to the cops, but one of his friends named Salathis Melvin took off running. Melvin had nothing to do with the incident that left AFNF Baby Joker dead, but one of the police officers shot him as he tried to make an escape. He died from the shooting, which led to public outrage and accusations of police brutality, as Sands had already surrendered and was cooperating with authorities. Sands was able to prove that the shooting was in self-defense, but he was still hit with the gun charge. Another person named in the RICO indictment was 438 affiliate Joshua Holder, the alleged getaway driver of an attempted hit on Glokknine that went down at the mall at Millennia. In October 2020, 438 decided to go at the head honcho of the AFNF and try to take him out in broad daylight. Holder allegedly searched the parking lot of the Orlando Mall for their target in a white BMW for about 15 minutes before spotting him. Holder then parked the car and waited while the passengers went into the mall. They fired off several shots at the rapper before getting back in the car and fleeing the scene.
Couple minutes, I've confirmed with Orlando Police that shots were fired here at the mall at Millennia. They were not fired by Orlando police officers, and the good news is nobody was injured in all this. But I can tell you, every entrance to the mall right now is locked down, sealed down. Nobody is getting inside.
Holder and 2 others were later arrested and charged with attempted murder. Based on all this evidence, it's not hard to see why the cops are cracking down.
Big
broad daylight shootings, innocent bystanders getting killed, and mothers and sisters being forced to hide in closets to avoid getting hit, all point to the beef getting out of control. But with so much pain and loss on both sides, it's tough to see an end in sight. Glokknine has told the media that the prosecutor's portrayal of him as a mastermind behind the gang is totally inaccurate. He said that all the people he allegedly controls are all older than him, and that AFNF isn't a gang, it's just a brand and record label.
No lie, he look like Hot Boy.
The rapper has so many charges and that he's the most popular member of the group definitely doesn't help his case.
Smith, who faces an attempted murder charge for a separate drive-by shooting, denied any involvement in a gang during our phone call this week.
I feel like they just said I'm the leader, like they trying to say I'm a gang leader, but I'm not a gang leader. I'm 20 years old. All these
You're done, Glokknine. You're done.
AFNF is an LLC that you created for your rap group?
He might as well not even try no more. Like, he's done. What they said, 750 pages?
Despite all the violence going on in the city, Hot Boy has avoided getting caught up in the drama. Once he started getting the momentum with his music, he moved out of Orlando and has avoided being involved in any violent incidents, leaving the action to his 438 goons. He's done features with huge rappers like Future and Lil Baby, and is in a good position to become a major artist.
Don't get me wrong, like Hot Boy, he got the style and shit like that, but
on the other hand, things aren't looking
lyrically, Glokknine better than
He's
me.
already facing over 100 years in prison for the attempted murder, which has a documented eyewitness and a clear motive. Now he's facing the additional RICO charge, which carries a 30-year minimum sentence. Even if he's able to miraculously beat the charges, he'll likely end up going broke trying to fight the case. Although he's definitely built a buzz, he doesn't have any major hits or a stockpile of music that'll keep his fans satisfied until he's free. The best thing for him to do right now is lawyer up and keep his head down. Anything that happened in the streets with the AFNF name attached to it will just add more evidence that could be used to take him down. So, if he really is the gang leader that the prosecutors say he is, he'll have to tell his soldiers to chill out until the heat dies down. At this point, it's tough to know what kind of evidence the court has against him because the paperwork is still private. But with all the information that's on public record, it's gonna be pretty tough for the rapper to prove his innocence. If you thought this video was crazy,
if that nigga beat
check
that
out
shit
our channel for more. From rappers' biggest police raids to rappers who ran from cops, we cover the most insane stories that you need to hear. Also, subscribe to our second channel where we cover how rappers spend and invest their money. Well, that's all for today. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Comment below what you want to see next. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss any great videos like this. Catch you in the next one.
Man, that shit tough. I've been on Glokknine since. I'm not a real fan. I've been on Glokknine since the 12th grade. Yeah, I've been on Glokknine since the 12th grade. So that shit tough, but 130 years, 150 pages of evidence is raps. He not beating that shit. If he beat that shit, that's the grace of God. Grace of God or snitching, something. It's raps. But that's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, shout me out to your friends, cause this shit finna get lit on God. Follow me on Instagram at ttgle_. I don't have a Snapchat. I don't have Twitter. And I'ma catch y'all niggas.